if your axle gets kind of like moist on the top, I think it's on the right side, it gets kind of moist with on the top side, you're just going to see a little nub that sticks up with kind of a little cap on it. That's the breather for the axle. And the purpose as a breather is as the rear axle gets hot, air expands. Air inside expands. The oil gets hot and gets really liquidy. And there has to be some place for that gas, high pressure gas to escape, and that's the little thing on the top. Now on race cars, because we run them really, really hard and really, really long, for track cars, typically it is not as big a deal because they're only like 20-minute sessions. But for race cars, it is a big deal. And what we do is we'll take the factory thing off and then screw in a little brass nipple, and then take a hose and then we'll run it up with enough loop so it doesn't pull off if the axle goes down into the trunk, and then I'll do two circular loops and then into a cam. The reason for the 2 circular loops is that if it does blow some fluid into it and it cools down, it'll suck that back into the diff. But that's how I do it. If for track days, and typically you don't need that. A IRS car, SN95 or 550, absolutely positively have to have a diff cooler, or it will burn up the diff, because all you got is little aluminum pumpkin mounted in rubber for the most part, although we mount the front solid with a heat sink. But there's no place for the heat to go. In a live axle car, you've got cast iron center, you've got metal tubes. There's a lot of surface area that the heat can be dissipated from. But in an IRS, it's just there. So that's why we have diff coolers for IRS.